Hold on to your remotes, folks, because we're about to unpack the mother of all meltdowns that's got the internet in a chokehold. Adam Sandler, the king of man-child comedy, absolutely losing his cool live on The View in a blistering showdown with the queen of snark, Joy Behar. It was a balmy September afternoon in 2025, the kind where New York's skyline shimmers like a mirage, and the ABC studios hummed with the usual pre-show frenzy. Adam, fresh off the set of his latest Netflix smash, a heartfelt dramedy about a washed-up comedian rediscovering family amid midlife chaos, saunters onto the set with that trademark goofy grin, Hawaiian shirt untucked, looking every bit the lovable slacker we've adored since Billy Madison. The View's powerhouse panel, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, Alyssa Farah Griffin, and Ana Navarro, greets him with applause, the audience whooping like it's a comedy club, not a daytime gabfest. Whoopi, the anchor of Cool, kicks it off smooth. Adam, you've made us laugh through the tears. Tell us about this new flick. He dives in, animated as ever, mimicking a scene where his character botches a stand-up bit, drawing belly laughs from the crowd. Stories flow, his SNL glory days, pranks on co-stars like Kevin James, even a sweet shout-out to his daughters Sadie and Sunny, who've popped up in his films. Joy, 83 and fiercer than ever, with her signature bob and Brooklyn bite, sips her coffee, eyes twinkling with that mix of admiration and mischief. She's long been a Sandler fan, quoting Happy Gilmore in monologues, but lately, her podcasts have roasted frat boy fossils in Hollywood, calling out comedies that lean too hard on juvenile gags over substance. No one clocks the storm brewing. Producers had prepped a fluff piece on Adam's pivot to mature roles. To truly grasp this giggle-gone gorilla, let's backtrack to the blueprints of these two titans, because their collision was less accident and more alchemy of archetypes clashing in prime time. Adam Sandler, born in '66 in Brooklyn, irony alert, rose from Manchester by the Sea everyman to box office behemoth, grossing billions on films that weaponize awkwardness, from the titular rage and anger management to the zany zoo in bedtime stories. By 2025, at 59, he's a Netflix overlord, his Happy Madison empire churning out hits like Murder Mystery, while he dabbles in Oscar bait like Uncut Gems, earning raise for raw vulnerability beneath the buffoonery. Yet, whispers of Stuck in the 90s dog him. Critics like A.O. Scott in The Times decry his shtick as arrested development for the masses, especially post-#MeToo, when retrospectives flag dated tropes in flicks like That's My Boy. Adam's response: a shrug and a sequel, but privately, sources say he's stung, channeling it into his new film, Family Fumble, a meta-mockery of midlife reinvention. Enter Joy Behar, The View's veteran viper, whose 83 years pack the punch of a lifetime in the trenches, stand-up circuits in the 80s, authoring bestsellers like I Know Who You Are, But What Am I?, and helming The View through scandals that would sink ships. Joy's brand: unapologetic authenticity, roasting Trump 1 minute, defending drag queens the next, her liberal lens laser-focused on equity. She sparred with everyone from Bill O'Reilly to Roseanne, but loves underdogs. Her Sandler soft spot shown in a 2024 pod, where she called him the Jewish Jerry Lewis we deserve. Pre-show, in the green room, chit-chat was cordial, Adam gifting Joy a custom "You Don't Mess with the Zohan" mug, her quipping about his eternal youth via bad hair. Surging into the eye of the storm, where wit warps into warfare and the line between roast and rupture dissolves in real time. The set transforms from chatty cafe to comedic coliseum under the glare of unblinking lenses. Joy Behar, emboldened by scattered claps from her echo chamber in the crowd, doubles down with diamond-edge delivery. Adam, your flicks are fun, sure, but in 2025, with Gen Z demanding depth, isn't the endless bro humor a bit boomer? The word boomer hangs like a bad punchline, eliciting winces and whoops in equal measure. Adam, mid-sip of his green juice, chokes a laugh that's half genuine, half gritted teeth, his man bun askew from an earlier demo flop. The audience leans in, a collective gasp masked as giggles. He sets the cup down deliberately, that easy charm cracking like eggshell under pressure. Boomer? Ouch, Joy. That's colder than a wedding singer winter. Look, my stuff's for everyone feeling like a kid in an adult suit. Messy, yeah, but real. You want a depth? Watch Uncut Gems. That's me bleeding on screen. Applause swells from the back. Sandler stands waving signs like Adam forever. Joy, unfazed, her eyes alight with that predatory sparkle, fires back. Real or relic? Gems was great, but one swallow doesn't make summer. Your bread and butter's still Sandlots and Sabotage. Time to bench the bench warmer jokes for broader benches. Sonny Hostin piles on, citing a USC study on comedy's gender gap, while Sarah Haynes tries levity. Hey, I love a good Waterboy quote. You can do it. But Adam's vibe shifts. The goofball facade flickers, revealing the producer's pride beneath. Bench. Joy, I've built benches for decades. Jobs for hundreds. Stories that stick. Punching down? Nah, I'm punching up at life's absurdities. Your takes? They're the real relic, judging from a throne of hot air. The studio erupts. Cheers crash against boos. A front row lady yelling, "Preach, Adam," as security eyes the aisles. Boom. There it is, the blast that births a billion views. Adam Sandler, in full comedic conflagration, launches from his seat like a human cannonball from one of his own props, the audience gasping in symphony with the studio's stunned silence. Joy's clown crown, quip still echoes as Adam towers. All 5 feet 10 inches of him radiating that mix of menace and mirth, Hawaiian shirt billowing like a cape of chaos. Crown? Joy. I've worn enough dunce caps in this biz to know a real jab from jealous jazz. He thunders, voice veering from velvety to volcanic, a tonal tightrope walk that's pure performance art. The room reels, whoopee mid-sentence. Adam, sit, let's. But he's a freight train of feeling now. You want to evolve? Evolve this. My movies aren't relics. They're lifelines for folks too broke or broken to bench press your buzzwords. I've laughed through loss, loved through lunacy. That's depth, not dick jokes. Cheers cascade from his contingent, drowning Joy's scoff. She rises too, finger wagging like a wizard's wand. Lifelines? Or lassos pulling us back to bro country? Spare the sermon, Sandman. Your shtick's stale as yesterday's bagel. Adam wheels, facing the camera dead on. That piercing stare we've seen pierce pretension in pixels. Stale? Then why's Netflix begging for seconds? You call it bro. I call it brotherhood. The kind that binds, not binds hands. This table's for talk, not takedowns. But if it's war, Joy, remember, I wrote the rules for ridiculous revenge. The finality lands like a mic drop from a mountaintop. He grabs his mug, that Zohan gag gift, downs the dregs in defiant gulp, then sets it down with a clink that clangs like a curtain call. Turning on heel, he high-fives a teary fan in the front row, muttering, "Keep laughing, kid," before striding stage left, doors whooshing open to backstage bliss. Dawn breaks on digital delirium as the deluge descends, turning the View's verbal volcano into the viral volcano of 2025, spewing shares, spats, and spikes that swamp servers from Silicon Valley to Seoul. By midnight, that mug clink clip catapults to 100 million eyeballs, dissected on every app. TikTok timelines choked with slow-mo Sandler struts, X threads theorizing scripted or spontaneous. Instagram reels remixing the roast with ridiculous 6 riffs. Conservative crusaders crown Adam. Joe Rogan raves on his pod. Sandler said screw the sensitivity squad, based AF, while Daily Wire dubs it the great woke walkout. Progressives parry. Joy squad on the cut pins Behar's brave stand against Sandler's stagnation, with AOC tweeting solidarity. Joy's calling out comedy's complacency. Hashtag evolve or die. The View's feeds frenzy. Official post heated hearts, honest heads, garners 500K likes, drowned in dueling emojis. Fire for fury, face with tears of joy for fun. Joy capitalizes, dropping a merch line. Don't mess with Joy tees featuring her eye roll. Sales soaring 400% overnight. Adam. A koi carousel on IG stories. Golf swings with 4 giving the drama. Then a teaser trailer drop for Family Fumble. Views vaulting 300%. Late night laps it up. Kimmel kvetches with a skit of Adam banning bad jokes. SNL preps a cold open parody with Pete Davidson as Erupting Adam. Ratings renaissance. The View's week averages apex at 6 million. Nielsen nodding to must-see Melee. Internally, ripples rock. Alyssa leaks texts praising Adam's guts, earning Joy's green room glare. Whoopi hosts a harmony huddle, hashing boundaries without buzzkills. Hollywood hums. Comics like Judd Apatow applaud Adams' authenticity audit, while Lena Dunham dialogues on humor's harm.